Hey everyone, Meredith Dale back with you again today. How are you doing? I hope you are doing well. So today I want to briefly talk to you about my latest blog post that you can find at meredithdale.com, and it's all about 5 ways that your business can change by using marketing, or better yet, your business can change and will change by using marketing. And I want to walk you through 5 simple ways that it will change for you. So again, you can find this whole article over at meredithdale.com. Make sure you head over there. The very first way that your business will change is by promoting yourself everywhere. Now, when I work with business owners and when I work with my clients, the number one thing we talk about is how can you use your best prime real estate. And you say, well, I don't have prime real estate, Meredith. That's okay. So the first thing that we can do, if you cannot afford billboards, if you cannot afford, bus stop bench posts, if you cannot afford very much for your business, the one thing you can afford is you can afford business cards. And now I like a site called Vistaprint. You've probably been there. They have some really good options for not very much money. The one that I prefer, the type of business card that I prefer, are the ones that have spots for you to put something on the back. On the back of your business cards, I always tell my clients, hey, go ahead and figure out what your value proposition is. If you can offer your products for 50% cheaper than any of the competitors around you, then go ahead and put a 50% off coupon on the back. If you can get your promise done in less time than your competitors, go ahead and put that big promise on the back. Put a picture of yourself back there. Use it to your advantage. That is prime real estate. Because when you're talking to someone in person, that's a golden opportunity. When they ask for your business card, I want you to try this next time. I want you to hand it to them backside up. Because on the back is going to be your value proposition, that prime real estate. When you hand it to them, they're going to take it, look at it, and when your value statement, your big promise is compelling enough, they will ask you, the response we're going for is, oh, wow, how can you do that for me? And voila, you have a golden opportunity. You have just effectively marketed yourself in a way that most of your competitors are not doing. I rarely see this technique happening out there. Number 2, who's the expert? That's right, you are. Market yourself as the expert. Looking to skyrocket the pace of your business means you have to market yourself differently. When you want your business to be found online and not just in a regular Google search, or if you're paying for Google AdWords, you must be presenting yourself as the expert in your business in online forums, social media, through your email marketing newsletters. You are sure to build your brand faster, way faster than the competition, by positioning yourself as the expert and doling out free advice everywhere you can. Now, that's why a lot of my clients hire me, is because they are a smaller business, and presenting themselves as the expert is kind of an unknown territory for them. It's a little scary. I was just reading this morning about how the guys that started Nike, there might have been 4 or 5 guys who started Nike, and the way they did it was they were all marathon runners. They all had a background in marathon running. Now, at that time, the only shoes available, running shoes that were available, were for sprinters. And sprinters use their foot when they're running in a much different way than marathon runners use their foot. Sprinters are up on the ball of their foot. They need cleats because they want to dig in and run super fast, so they don't need a lot of cushioning like marathoners who are running on asphalt, on pavement. They need a lot of cushion to help soften the impact. So the guys who started Nike understood understood this principle and they saw a huge need for their product. So what they did was they took their expertise and marketed themselves like crazy based on their expertise. Everywhere they went, they talked about who they were, their background, where they came from, and how they knew that the new product they had developed, that one of the guys actually came up with the design for the modern day running shoe by putting liquid rubber into his waffle maker at home, pressing it down. When he released it and pulled out the mold, it was the modern day running shoe. Go and take a look at one of your running shoes. You will see the bottom looks very much like a waffle. Lots of cushion, lots of impact, lots of cushion for the impact, I should say. But these guys knew what they were doing. They didn't have to change how they looked. They didn't need to go dress up in suits and ties to make themselves look like an expert. They just were, because they knew what they were talking about. So ask yourself 3 questions if this is a new concept to you and you want to market yourself as the expert. What is the number one problem people who like our brand are always talking about online, on their personal pages, anywhere that you go and look for this, look for them, look at what the number one problem is they are always talking about. Number 2, how does my product, how does my business solve this problem? You don't need to change your product. Just get creative with your marketing, get creative with your expertise, and market to them a different way. And then number 3, where are these people who have this problem that my product solves? Where do they hang out? Are they hanging out in a personal spot somewhere locally in town? Are they online somewhere on a forum, on a social media page, in a social media group? Then go to those places. If it's in person, hand them your business card. Back face up with that big promise. If it's online, learn how to post regularly on a schedule that talks about their problem, your solution, and then make sure you always include your email marketing link so that they can sign up for your email newsletter. If any of this sounds foreign to you, or if you know you should be doing it and you're just having a little trouble getting started, go ahead, visit me at meredithdale.com. Right on the front page, you can click the Contact Me button and let's schedule your free 30-minute consultation, okay? That brings me to number 3, is your website friendly and welcoming? So if you already have a website up and going, you probably just need to refresh it. Make sure it's mobile optimized so that you're still getting good feedback from Google. And then number 1 that you can do to freshen up your website is to just install a new theme. If you have all the bones on your site, really good content, really good information, but the theme is super outdated, just go in, look for a new theme, and install it. Now, when you install it, your information is going to be transferred over more than likely, okay? If you're unsure how to do this, get a webmaster to help you. But the good thing about a new theme is it doesn't have to cost thousands of dollars. That's why it's just a new theme, not a completely new website. A new theme, what's really popular these days? Pure white, soft grays, soft blues, everything that feels fresh and clean, that's really in. So really what you should be hearing when I say this is the more minimalistic, the better. People are bombarded with information. So get your page back to the basics, minimum. Feeling good, feeling fresh, feeling clean. You don't need to go out there and spend thousands of dollars for a brand new site. Number 2 way to freshen up your website is to install some plugins. Now, I just gave you the call to action to visit me at meredithdale.com. Click on the contact button. Schedule your free 30-minute consultation. Well, you can do that for your page too if that's what it's lacking. That's just a simple plugin. Video is really huge. There's a plugin for that. Automation is huge. There's a plugin for that. Anything that you want to add to your site, there's a plugin for it. And inside of your website, you have a plugin store, just like if you went to your Apple iTunes store or your Apple store or your App Store, right? You can go and find a plugin for it. Again, if this is all just gibberish to you, you can ask a webmaster or you can schedule a 30-minute consultation with me and we can get that done for you. Your third option is to start creating landing pages. Now, landing pages are just a fancy word for somewhere that you offer someone something for free, and then then what they have to do is get back to you by entering in their email. Really simple stuff. But why this works well is because you're going to do a lot of online marketing, and you're not going to have to rely just on not just on a Google search anymore. Google searches, of course, are still where we need to be at, but you're going to be getting a lot more traffic back to your page when you are using landing pages that get people into your newsletter, funneling the traffic back to your website. So you can start landing pages for free with sites like Wix. You can get someone to help you with them, but you want to create at least 2 so that you know which one is converting better for you. Now, your other option to get traffic back to your site is to utilize the power of video, exactly like I'm doing right now. If you haven't been using the power of video, make sure you do. Make sure you give lots of call to action in there. Come across as the expert that you are. If you don't have time to be creating all of your own videos, get someone on your staff to help you out with that. But utilize the power of video and drive lots of traffic back to your website. Make sure you're collecting those emails for your newsletters, and that is a really good way to freshen up your marketing approach as we continue forward. Now, having said that, number 4 is that what works today won't work forever. When you find what works today, there is no guarantee that it will work 6 months from now. And marketing can easily be one of the most thrilling parts of your business if you choose to make it fun. Marketing means that you're not going to have a dull day. There is always something to learn and to try. In fact, marketing departments are the busiest places inside any business because they're having to constantly be changing with the time, talking to each other, getting feedback from their customers, watching what's working over here. Has this changed? It's going to be this constant up. You ride the wave for a little bit and you come down. You notice that your marketing is kind of stalled. You come back up, learn something new, and keep going. It's going to be a wave. But you have to make sure that you're staying on top of the wave, because if what is working today doesn't mean and then it stops working 6 months from now, doesn't mean that your product is any worse or has become worse, or that your service has become bad, or people have stopped liking you. It just means that something has changed and we need to figure that out. Number 5, really embrace the fact that you are the marketing department no matter your business size. You can work with people like myself who can continue to help you implement new things, but overall, even if you are the only, the sole proprietor of your business, you must be the marketing department, making sure you're watching what works or what doesn't work, staying on top of it, and really embracing your role as the marketing department. That has been our video for today. I hope it really helps you out. I want you to head over to meredithgale.com, book that free 30-minute consultation. I can't wait to start helping you build and grow your business today. After all of my clients I work with, we have doubled their business, tripled their industry presence, and increased their audience by 50% in just 28 days, and I can help you with your business do that as well. I hope you have a wonderful day, guys. I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.